Here we will see multidimensional array in C#. Multidimensional array is also known as rectangular array. C# supports multidimensional arrays up to 32 dimensions. Multidimensional array can be declared adding commas in square brackets. It can be 2-dimensional or 3-dimensional. The data is stored in tabular form, that is row into column, which is also known as matrix. For example, bracket with single comma declares 2-dimensional array. Bracket with 2 comma declares 3-dimensional array. Bracket with 3 commas declares 4-dimensional array, and so on. So, in the multidimensional array, number of commas equal to number of dimensions minus 1. Dimensions of an array refer to the organization format of the data in the variable. Thus, we can define the multidimensional array as an organization of elements in series or sequence as rows or columns. To create multidimensional array, we need to use comma inside the square brackets. For example, int square bracket with single comma and ARR is the array name equal to new int 3 comma 3 declares 2-dimensional array. Int square bracket with 2 commas equal to new int 3 comma 3 comma 3 declares 3-dimensional array. If we declare array with 3 rows and 2 columns, it will add 3 rows and 2 columns. Here we will write a program to explain 2-dimensional array. So inside main method we will define our array of type int. So int bracket comma bracket. Since we are defining 2-dimensional array, then we will give the array name equal to new int. Then we will define the size of the array of 3 comma 2, that is 3 rows and 2 columns, and we will assign the values to the array while initializing it. After that, we will define 2 local variables I and j, and we will write for loop for I equal to 0, I less than 3 and I plus plus, and inside this for loop we will define another for loop for j equal to 0, j less than 2 and j plus plus, and here we will print the array. So console.writeLine. Then we will execute it. It will print the array with dimension, that is b of 0 row 0 column is 1, b of 0 row first column is 2, first row 0th column is 4. Here we have defined the int array b of 2 dimension with size 3 comma 2, that is 3 rows and 2 columns. We have assigned the values while initializing the array. Then to display the array we use 2 for loops, one for row and second for column, and inside the second for loop we have printed the array.